Before I get started, let me thank everybody for coming on in the room. Shout out to everyone who follows me. If you're not following me here on Twitter, you should follow me here on Twitter. You should also follow my YouTube channel. That is the Tariq Radio YouTube channel, ladies and gentlemen. You need to be following that. And follow me on Instagram at Tariq Elite, ladies and gentlemen. So we're waiting on everybody to get in the room, and we have a very interesting question. I want to have the family chime in on what we're talking about. The question is, can anyone name one good reason why we, Black people, should vote? And I'm talking about voting for the next presidential election. Now, voting locally, that's a little different because there are certain things that will directly impact you and your community. I want all of us to vote locally for our brother Marcel. But I'm talking about the presidential election. Why should we vote? I'm a big stickler on weaponizing our vote because politics is warfare without bloodshed, and we have to look at it as a warfare strategy, and we have to be able to weaponize our votes, in my opinion. I want to know, what good reason do Black people have to vote in this next presidential election? We got the Republicans and the Democrats. The Democrats have been practicing benign neglect. There's a benign neglect policy against us. These people are not acquiescing to our needs or our demands. We have videos after videos of Black women being mowed down by bullets by race soldiers, while the Democrats run around here talking that Black girl magic talk. They sit here pretending that they're going to be these sticklers for Black women, and Black women are getting gunned down and they're not doing anything about it. That means Black men and women, we're in the same boat. I put up a video earlier that went viral. Syracuse police gaffled up a 10-year-old Black boy for allegedly stealing potato chips. Now, remember, the Democrats were the main ones out here talking about refund the police. They were screaming it louder than the Republicans. The Democrats were talking about refund the police. And when they talk about refunding the police, that means having the police attack us. What are we voting for, ladies and gentlemen, if our elected officials are not going to do anything for Black people, particularly foundational Black Americans, ladies and gentlemen? Voting, we're supposed to get some out of it. I don't want to hear nothing about our ancestors died for us to vote. They didn't die for us to vote for nothing. They wanted us to get something out of the vote. Our ancestors were trying to get something. They do not want us voting symbolically, ladies and gentlemen. Can you name one good reason why Black people, particularly foundational Black Americans, should vote? Raise your hand, family, if you want to chime in. I would like some people to answer this question. We have a lot of people in the room already. Raise your hand, family. Let me get some of these folks in here because I want to get some answers. I want to get some answers here. All right, let's get okay, people are dipping around. Hold on. Let's get damn, there's a lot of folks dipping around. Let's get D Dillon. All right, D Dillon, hop in, brother.
Yeah.
So what's on your mind, man?
Shit, no, I'm just killing Northeast Baltimore, you feel me?
Okay.
How's your day going?
Brother, are you going to chime in on the question that we asked? This is not Hot 97, brother. You're not calling up to give shout outs. Are you chiming in on what we're talking about?
Yeah, my fault. So what's up? Yeah, Black should be reported about.
Brother, I don't speak pipe, okay? I don't speak pipe. You got to put that pipe down. I don't speak pipe. Let's get some more people in here. I got him out of here. All right. Right now, I know y'all getting that stepped on dope right now because the first of the month is not quite here. And y'all struggling and y'all getting that stepped on dope that they're cutting it with fentanyl. Please don't call up until the first. Get you some good dope first and then call up. Don't call up with that dirt weed. You done smoked some Reggie. You done got some stepped on Pills. Come on, man. Don't get you a good batch if you're gonna call up. All right, let's get some more people in here. Let's get Rashawn. Let's get brother Rashawn in here. Rashawn, hop in. Rashawn, I'm gonna need you to turn that microphone on. All right, y'all messing up the flow of the get down here with these raggedy microphones. All right, let me get some more people in here while we're waiting on old dude to get it together. Please have your phones together if you call up, ladies and gentlemen. All right, let's get Money.
Oh, brother,
What's up,
can you
Money?
hear me?
How are you? I can hear you,
I'm
sir. How are you?
I'm good. But the issue is, it's not why should black people vote. The issue is who are we voting for? And go ahead, you had something to say?
Right. And if you don't have anybody good to vote for, why are we voting?
Well, think about it. The Caucasian, when they vote for somebody, they always get what they pay for.
Right.
You know, rather if you had, let's say for example, let's say if I have a company, that's I'm starting a company that's worth like 20,000. If I vote for a person, when this person get in power, my company, you know, my company should automatically, and that's how they do it in the Caucasian community. They went from being a
Okay, thank you, brother. I had to get him out of here, brother. You were not making now lick of sense, brother. I'm sorry. Brother, what you were saying wasn't making no sense. And then I think you realized what you said wasn't making a lick of sense, but you were just going to keep on going. And I just had to stop you, brother. I mean, we're not going to do prison babble. That was prison babble, brother. See, this is the problem. When we got to talk about what's real, we got people coming in with prison babble. He couldn't even finish his babble correctly. No disrespect to you, brother, but you had no idea what you were talking about. And you knew you had no idea what you're talking about. I think you just wanted to get a little attention tonight. And that's another problem. We have too many people just campaigning for attention, jumping in the mix, not really having anything logical to bring to the table. They just want some attention. That's a problem. That's why we can't get a lot of stuff done. No disrespect to that, brother. But we got to, get the habits that we've accumulated, this attention whoring thing, we got to get that out the mix. All right, now just, what's your name, brother, with the big microphone?
Cosmo.
Cosmo, how are you, sir?
Hey, my friend, how you doing?
I'm good. And where you calling from, sir?
I'm calling from Atlantis, Georgia.
There you go. There you go. What's on your mind?
First of all, I want to say great work on all the Hidden Colors volumes. Very nice work.
Thank you, sir.
You know, and this is a funny thing. You know why I think black folks should vote?
Mm-hmm.
So we can get that little sticker and then debunk the argument that it's actually worth something. See, because if I try to say the vote isn't worth anything, or we're being led to this, that, and the other, then people say, well, did you vote? You didn't try. So I like to go and get my little sticker. So then I have a license to actually call it the bullshit that it is.
Yeah. Yeah. And, also not voting gives you the license too, because see, what happens is when we go out here and vote, they'll sit up and say, well, I ain't doing nothing for you. And you voted for me anyway. So you wanted me to not do nothing because you voted for me. So I guess you like me not doing nothing. They throw that in our faces. Kamala was doing all of that. Yeah, you voted for us. So yeah, don't vote for them. I really wish black people understand you don't have to vote. What's up? I hear somebody moving around here. This West Indian Archie.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What's up, brother? How are you, bro?
I'm doing good, man. Hey, man, big fan. Keep up the good work. But I want to chime in real quick. Two real quick things. First thing, definitely no tangibles, no vote. We're not even playing that game no more.
Yeah.
Two, know you said you spoke to Bill Cosby about
Yeah.
some of the things that were going on, and we all know he got railroaded. But at some point he's gonna have to come up and say, "Hey, man, you know what? Over the past 10 years, I kind of been throwing black people under the bus instead of speaking about white supremacy." He's gonna have to like come clean openly and say, because we know he got railroaded, but when people tried to warn him that this was going to happen, then when it happened, he's shocked. So at some point, if you do a documentary or something, at some point he's gonna have to on camera say, you know what, I made a mistake with that. I should have been focused more on white supremacy, or at least called it on both ends, like Farrakhan or Khalid Muhammad or something like that.
Yeah. But listen. Let me drop this on y'all, man, because I talked to Bill Cosby, I think yesterday. I talked to him again yesterday, and we had another deep conversation. I get a lot of game from Dr. Cosby. I want y'all to understand, Bill Cosby has done a lot for Black society, a lot for Black entertainers. We were talking about this yesterday. We had a very long conversation over the phone. He put a lot of people on, a lot of actors and actresses on. He helped out in a lot of movements, helped Spike Lee. He was one of the people that helped Spike get one of his movies done when the studios wouldn't give him no more money. He was one of the people who helped. He helped out Melvin Van Peebles, who started the Black film wave in the 70s. That was Bill Cosby behind the scenes financing that. You understand? A lot of folks don't know. And again, he told me this yesterday. When Malcolm X died, Bill gave his salary from the Apollo. He was playing the Apollo. He gave his salary to Betty Shabazz and Malcolm's family to take care of them. Bill has been a rider, man. Mr. Cosby has been a rider. We got to give it up to that brother, man. So, if he wants to, we have to look at it from a real standpoint. If he wants to say, hey, man, some of us need to pull our pants up, I get that. He's done a lot. He has a right to do that. He's done a lot. He has done a lot for a lot of folks. So, we got to pop our collar to him as far as that. Them, none of that, just him, being critical, that doesn't justify these white supremacists trying to railroad the brother. And again, the pound cake speech, I think that rubbed a lot of people the wrong way. And the white supremacists used that to dissipate a lot of Black support for him. You understand? But it's some real heavy stuff. But again, Bill has been a rider. He's been a rider for Black folks for a long time. As far as education, helping a lot of Black folks with education. So he's been doing stuff nonstop. So, we got to pop our collar to him as far as that. Let's get Jay Han. I don't know what your name is. Jay Han, hop on.
Just the Mr. Jot. Sorry, I'm a little ill. I just want to say I agree with that 100%. There's a lot of things that go down in behind the scenes that always happens. But I would say the most important reason I would say vote is because we can. Because you can make a difference.
How?
You vote for the people.
How do you make a difference voting and there's no agenda for you on the table?
Because it's the ability to vote. I grew up with my great grandma telling me she couldn't vote. And my parents grew up not being able to vote. The fact that we can even go in there and actually vote and change things. I live in Georgia right now. So I've definitely seen how Stacey Abrams has changed the voting and changed color lines to do stuff by getting people to vote. I just think it's really important, the fact that you can vote.
Okay.
Even if you don't
the fact that you can do something and you don't get anything out of it except the psychic satisfaction of just walking in there, pulling a lever, how does that help us?
The way that we help each other is by we actually find out what we're voting for, because we have the chance
and if
to
they're
educate.
not giving us anything, why should we vote?
Right. Because one of the things that I saw happen was that Stacey Abrams, literally, we watched them turn Georgia blue. You can change things.
Change things how? It's blue, and what does that mean for Black?
That's what we're trying to get to right now, because you already know that neither side really cares about us like that.
Okay,
But
since they don't care about us, why do we care about voting for them?
because we can put people in place that actually care about us.
Okay, and until we do that, why should we vote for people who don't?
And that's where I can agree with that. Until we start doing what we need to be doing, why are we voting for the wrong people then? If they're not going to be working with us, why are we voting?
That's what I'm saying. So we shouldn't vote. Are you a Caucasian man? What are you, sir?
Hell no.
Okay.
I
How
don't think
how
I'm white. Is it because my voice like this?
well, you have a
No,
very
I'm
country accent. You have a very southern twang. How old are you, by the way, sir?
26.
You are the oldest sounding 26-year-old I've ever heard in my life, man. You are no way.
Oh, so,
There's no way
I'm
you're
a,
26 years old, brother.
it is.
There's no
It's
way you're
true.
26 years old, brother. Let's
You're
stop.
right. I'm sorry. I'm 27, actually.
You're not 27. That's your club age. That's what you tell people at the club when you go to the club. How old are you,
I'm
brother?
27. I was born in 1994.
Brother, you walked on the Edmund Pettus Bridge in Selma and got your ass
I
whooped with John
wish.
Lewis. Brother, you sound
I did get to march personally through school, college. I got to march for it was the 40th anniversary of the Civil Rights March. So we got to sing a little bit in there. But now I'm 20, I'm
brother,
about to be
you
20
were a
years.
part of the Montgomery bus boycott, brother. You are a
I
middle-aged person.
wish.
You cannot be 27 years old, brother. You do not.
I'm about to
You,
be 28. I
you
can show
sound
you my birth
mature.
certificate.
Okay, you sound mature, sir. You sound very mature. You're down in Atlanta, right?
Right now, I'm trying to move back over to New Orleans, where I'm from. So,
Okay. By the way, what's your sexual identity, sir?
my sexual identity,
Uh-huh.
I'm a man of Christ. That's the
Okay.
only thing I always say.
Okay, got it. There we go. So that's probably why you want to vote, because you are a quote unquote man of Christ in Atlanta. So that's probably why you're talking about voting, because men of Christ, quote unquote, they get certain things offered to them by the Democrats. Not much, but a lot of
Oh
the
no, I
men
don't
of
trust the
Christ.
Democrats. I don't trust them either. I
Oh,
wish we had another party, to be honest. I think we
uh-huh.
should have like a minority party, but like I don't think people are ready for that kind of thing.
There you go. All right, sir. I appreciate you for calling, sir. Thank you so much.
You already know.
All right. So yeah, y'all already know, right? I didn't even have to say what was happening there. Y'all already know. I didn't have to go there. There's a smell in the room. There's a certain scent, and you know what that scent is. Some Badussy is in the air right now. All right, I just say that. I didn't even want to go there, but yeah, when somebody's talking about, yeah, we should vote just to do it. Let me tell you something. People don't do things for nothing. Every action somebody makes, when people do stuff, they're doing it for a reason. You're getting something out of it. Let's be very clear. When people are talking about voting and you're like, hey, I'm not getting that, man, but we should still vote anyway. Let's just do it. Come on now. Okay, that person is getting something out of it. And you take a good smell of that person, take a whiff of them. If you got some black person running around here telling you you should vote just because you can, you're gonna get 2 cents. If you take a smell, you smell them, then you're gonna get a whiff of two things, one or two things. You're gonna either get a whiff of Joloff or a whiff of Badussy. All right, that's what you're gonna get. All right, so let's try some other people. Pope, hop on, man.
Hello, Tariq. How are you?
I'm good, Mr. Pope. Now, what country are you calling from, sir?
I'm from South Africa, my man.
South Africa. There you go. What's
Yeah.
on your mind, brother?
All right, Tariq. I don't think that black people should vote at all because, like, this is like changing the players, but the game remains the same. It doesn't matter much, where we are. From what I've seen, you gave an example of a black kid that was shot dead for what they said they stole a bag of Zimba chips.
He
All right.
wasn't shot. He wasn't shot. He was detained. They kind of violently detained the kid. They didn't shoot him though.
Oh, all right, cool, cool, cool. Right here in South Africa, a black kid was shot, and the white supremacists claimed that they were shooting a baboon that was stealing a mealie.
Right.
So like you can see, there is nothing for blacks actually. There is nothing that we can celebrate from voting because
There you go.
they don't.
Thank you so much, sir. Let's get Aquaman.
No,
Aquaman.
it's aquamarine.
Oh, there you go, Aquamarine. How are you,
I'm doing
Aquamarine?
great. Thank you so much. It's my birthstone color. I'm born in March.
Oh, there you go.
Yes,
There you go. Now,
312.
where you from?
I'm from Chicago.
You from? There you
Yes.
go. So, what's on your mind, Aquamarine?
What's on my mind is I did not vote last year. What was that? 2 years ago when Trump
Yeah,
and Biden and all of them were voting. No, I
yeah,
did not exercise my right because I didn't see no need to. Because I didn't
yes,
want to vote for neither one of them.
yes. They weren't doing nothing for us.
Exactly. And
Hmm.
that's the only reason why I stopped voting. I'm like, well, what is the sense in me exercising my right to vote when nothing is for us? Nothing is for me. So
Hmm.
it didn't make sense to exercise. I can exercise all day by doing push-ups and pull-ups and squats and different things like that I know, is going to benefit me. But when I see
Yeah,
that it's on the panel that nothing's going to benefit me as a black woman, I don't vote. I'm sorry.
there you go. Now, where's your family from, Aquamarine?
We are all from Chicago, Illinois, South Side.
Okay. And I'm looking at your pictures. You got a gang of donk sticking out. Okay.
Yes, I
What
do.
you do up
I do.
there?
I do a lot of squats. Yes, I do.
Oh, yes. Okay.
Hmm
What kind of work you do up there? What you do up there?
I worked at the Navy base, hospitality, housekeeping. I do property management right now. But as far as cooking, cleaning, and taking care of the house, that's pretty much what I do. I'm 42 years old.
There, there you go. Much respect. All right. Well, thank you so much, Aquamarine. Much respect to you. Shout out to that sister. Very lovely sister. All right, let's get some more folks in here. Shout out to everybody tuning in. By the way, shout out to the family. Let me get Charlie in here. Charlie Bonnet in here. Charlie Bonnet. Let me get Charlie Bonnet in here. What's up, Charlie? I think I had you on here before, right, Charlie? Charlie, turn your microphone on, sir.
Oh, I can barely hear you. But what's up, Tariq?
I'm good. I'm good. Now I've had you on here before, right?
No, we've never met before.
Okay, I could have swore I had you on here before. You're a white dude with a black lady. Is that the black lady on your profile? That's your
No,
girlfriend?
that's Lonnie Love. I'm black myself. That's Lonnie Love and her white
Oh,
lover.
you. Oh, oh, okay. Oh, now where you calling from, man?
California.
There you go. What part of California you
My
in, sir?
family's from Oakland, California, but I unfortunately grew up around a lot of white people and a lot of white schools.
Oh, okay. So what's on your
Yeah,
mind, bro?
I have an agenda. So I would say I totally agree. Democratic Party, terrible, owned by the same corporations as the Republican Party, and both sort of service multinational corporations and just goat voters into voting for them using fear, right? Black people are going to melt if Donald Trump becomes president, right? But
Yeah. Oh.
but when you vote for progressives, when people who believe in all these social policies, oh, these woe is me, Black Lives Matter, white people, and all these people trying to fight for the rights of everyone, all of those, when you create that environment and you bring in those progressives, the things that benefit Black people all of a sudden become possible. Look at the state of California, right? It is a progressive state. There's some backwater, backward shit in this state, and I hate it. But the only reason the Reparations Task Force and Dr. Shirley Weber was able to sort of get this through was because it was in a progressive environment. So I do vote. I vote in Democratic primaries against the establishment Democrats for whoever progressive I can to create an environment that is a little bit better than what Joe Biden or Kamala Harris or any of these regular Democrats offer. So that's my perspective.
Right. There you go. All right, man. Real good deal, brother. Good insight there, brother. Thank you so much. Let's get M. Miss M, hop on M.
How you doing, Tariq?
What's up? Okay, I thought you were a woman. You had a woman in your thing, brother. What's going on, M?
Oh yeah, my girl right here. I'm using her profile.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. So what's on your mind, brother? Your girl ain't
I
there.
was
Go ahead. Ain't no
we was
girl.
wondering like so the black people as a whole have a powerful stance behind their vote. We've seen Joe Biden utilize that, threaten the black people, whether or not they should use it or not. Wisconsin for the first time became a blue state to get him in office. He barely made it in office because of our vote. As a whole, we have power. How do
Yeah.
we utilize and mobilize that power away from, the liberals and the Democrats who want to abuse our votes? And how do we make a stance and say, hey, we have power, but we're going to use it in this direction and not in your direction? Instead of
Great
people
question.
saying,
Great question. You know what we need to start doing? If we're going to utilize the political process, what we need to do is start getting some of the people in our circles right here. We need to get our people, just like Marcel and others, we need to get other people and put them in the political arena and then support them. The people I'm talking about, you guys right here in this room, there's a couple of people that I've been thinking about getting them politically polished so that we can get them in the political arena so they can do our bidding. I'm talking about some of the people right here in this Twitter space. We need to start looking at folks who we can put out there, suit them up, boot them up, paper them up, and get them out there running for city council, running for Senate, running for all of these district positions, and then ultimately in a political presidential race as well, or mayoral race. We need to start grassrooting our people from the ground up and polish them up and get them out there, because what happens is we have these people who pop up, nobody never seen them, and they'll kind of talk like us a little bit, but don't nobody know who they are, and usually they're democratic plants or plants by one of these political parties. We need to get a nonpartisan person that we can put out here. We can run them as a progressive. um, we can get the grassroots behind them and have them run on our agenda. That's why our brother Marcel, I put a lot of money behind our brother Marcel. I'm a big supporter of his, and we need other people like that around the country. So we need to start networking with each other in these Twitter spaces, finding out who has some political know-how, who can speak eloquently to get our points across publicly, and let's start raising our people up right here. You understand? That's one thing that we can do for all of these. We just got to vote. Yeah, okay, we got to vote. Let's put our own people in. See, what we do, we wait on them to bring us somebody, and by the time they bring us somebody, these people are already tainted. You understand? So we need to start getting our own people right in these spaces and get them in the political arena. And I got a couple of ideas on people that I want to get put on. I want to put some folks on. Let's get some people in here. We got a lot of folks in here. So yeah, a lot of y'all in here. We need to choose them. See, that's the thing. We need to choose them and not let them choose us. Because see, when they choose us, when somebody pops up and say, "Hey, man, I'm running for city council," like, okay, who the hell are you? I'm down. I'm black. I'm FBA and whoop de whoop. And these people might have some ulterior motive. So when we choose our own people, when we say, "Hey, we want you to get in the political arena," it hits different. Just like with when I started doing films, the people wanted me to do films. I didn't really, I was writing books and stuff like that. I didn't really plan on doing no documentary films, but people was like, "Look, man, we need films to counter all of these precious movies and the Butler and the Help and all of these negative images of us. Somebody has to do some movies that will counter this." And I was like, "Yeah, that would be great." And then people started saying, "Well, damn it, why don't you do it?" I'm like, "Well, shit. Oh, I guess I will. I guess I'll try it." And then the Hidden Color series took off, the biggest best-selling Black History series ever. You understand? So when the community chooses people to do the job for them, it hits a little different. When the community steps to people and make the choosing, it gets done and it makes a real impact. So we have to look at it from that perspective. Let's raise your hand, family, because we're having great conversations tonight with the family in here. Um, let's get Brother Naeem in here. Let's get our brother, our Freedman brother, Lord Aber. What's up, brother? How are you, sir? Brother Naeem.
Peace. What's going on, brother
Thank you.
Tariq? How you doing, man?
I'm good, family. How are you?
I'm great. I'm great. You know, just listening in, and I see the topic, and I just wanted to chime in. First, I want to say to the the guy that came up here talk about the progressives, they're no better than the
Yeah,
mainstream Democrats. First and foremost, they're no
yeah,
better, right? So I just wanted to let
yeah.
him know that, and let the family know, just in case they didn't know. So.
Oh, yeah,
So let me
yeah.
you know I'm in this political space, and I know a lot of people that are on either side of a particular fence, right, with voting and non-voting. Those that are not going to vote, they're not going to vote because they're not voting for the Democrats, and because they just can't see themselves voting for the Republicans. Then I have other people that say, I don't give a damn if it's Republicans. I'm voting for the Republicans just to hurt the Democrats. So I'm
Right.
glad you're having the space right now, because like these are conversations that I'm having with some close people that I know on this subject. So I kind of wanted to know what's your thoughts on that, right? What do you think about the
Yeah.
people that say I'm not voting as a and to the people that say I'm gonna vote, but I'm voting for the Republicans just to hurt the Democrats?
Right. Okay. Let me get on to that. Thank you for the call, brother. Yeah, I've heard some people say, "Hey, man, we might as well vote for the Republicans." I've heard that argument. The progressive thing, that's an option again, and another option, like I said earlier, is us bringing in our own people. I know a lot of people are like, "Man, we'll be better off voting Republican," which is true to a certain degree because the Republicans, hell, the conservatives, they have more policies that actually don't harm us. With immigration, that actually helps us. Taking this agenda stuff out of the school system and out of these other arenas, taking that, the agenda, taking that out of the game, that helps us because we're usually targeted with the quote unquote agenda. So there's a lot of things that the conservatives, the white Republicans, that there's a lot of things that they have that benefits us. The only thing is, they're so hell bent and hardcore on white supremacy. That's the thing that throws everybody off. You understand? So um, the Democrats, we get the same white supremacy, but then we get the white supremacy with taco sauce and rainbow sprinkles on it. You dig? So I just rather deal with the straight up white supremacy. Willie Lowe, turn your microphone on, sir.
What it do? What it do?
What's going on, Willie Lowe? How are you, sir?
Man, I ain't even gonna bullshit to you. I ain't very happy.
Willie. Let's chill on the profanities. You're just
Okay,
saying
okay. My
you don't
bad.
say the F word on every other word. You don't have to
Okay,
do
my
that.
bad.
Come on, let's be a little eloquent. I use profanity, but you just saying the F word over and over again. You got to be a little more eloquent than that, brother.
I'm
Now,
sorry.
where you from, Willie? Where you
I'm
from?
from Arkansas, man. I'm from Arkansas.
Okay,
I
looking at your profile, brother. You look like an exotic dancer slash garbage man. What do you do
oh
out there?
nigga, I didn't come up here to cap, but I will get on that tight shirt your ass got on, that little ass necklace your ass got wrapped around your motherfucking neck, and
Okay,
them big ass
brother,
bifocals you got on your goddamn motherfucking face. I ain't coming here for that, nigga. I
brother,
came.
brother. You're sitting there in a bed of roses, looking like a big moist
Well, nigga, I
orangutan.
just got nigga, so you ain't wrong, nigga.
There
Yeah, I'm
you
right there.
go.
Yeah,
Hold up.
yeah.
What's this link on your profile, brother?
So I'm gonna go ahead. You probably ain't heard of me. Many of y'all, it's people in here. I got haters in here, Tariq. I got a lot of haters in here.
Why
I
are
know
they
they hate to
hating
see
on
me
you?
up here.
Why?
Um, because I tried to speak for the black community, and they thought I was speaking against the black community. You see the laughing emojis popping up, them my haters and them my stalkers. What I said was, and these are FBA people. I don't know if you
Hold on.
FBA or
Wait.
not.
Hold on. You
Read it aloud. Yes, sir. Read it out. Yes,
Okay.
sir. Nowadays you got these I almost cussed. Nowadays you got these black men making music about shooting up niggas' mama houses. They killing each other. Black men are dying. Yes, white people do what they do, but we need to take a look in the mirror and quit harming each other. That's what I'm trying to get them to understand. Cause we not united, and everybody want to worry about voting. But
So do your songs reflect that, brother? Is that what you talking about? Make people love again?
Yeah, yes, sir, yes. Well, I'm really singing for black women. Niggas are lost. So I make this music for black women, and plus, excuse my language, but I love getting you some, from black women.
Hold
So
on, I'm about to play one of your songs. Hold on.
play that shit.
Hold
Play
on.
that love is in the air. Play that
Hold on.
shit.
Wait a
Yeah,
minute.
I need this. Let me mute myself.
Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on.
Yeah, play that shit. What is it, Willie? What you want? No.
What's this song called, Willie?
It's called What Is Love.
Okay.
It's called What Is Love.
Hold on.
Play that shit.
Nigga, it sound like a background singer for Wayne Brady. God damn, brother.
Yeah, and I bet I end up dropping a dick off of your hoe. Hell, play that shit
Okay,
for
brother.
nigga. Yeah, nigga, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, fuck that shit.
All right,
Play
brother.
that shit. Hey, play that love. Fuck that shit. You playing it, nigga. This free promo.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Play
give you.
that shit.
Brother. I want you to succeed. I'm gonna give you free promo, brother. Hold on, let me hear another one of your songs, brother. This is
Play
called.
that love is in the air. Play that love is in the air.
Hold on, this is Love Shack. This is Love Shack. This is called Love Shack, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, I like the beat. The beat is smooth. Is that you singing soprano, brother?
I was hot, nigga, not hitting shit, nigga, but shit, I made that shit, nigga, got put out. Fuck it.
Hold on. My nigga, you're yodeling. Hold on.
This ain't the time for us to act like we wasn't us. You know what we had was real.
I'm looking for some pussy. Oh. All right.
And let me tell you something.
All right,
Believe
brother.
it. Listen. Believe it or not, but nigga, I did get some pussy off that shit. Believe it or not.
All right, brother.
Oh
Okay.
yeah.
I'm looking for pussy girl. All right, brother. Thank you so much, Willie. All right, brother. Thank you so much.
Already, my nigga. Yeah.
Oh, goodness, Lord. Make it right, Jesus. Make it right. Okay. All right, let's get some more people in here. Oh, goodness. My nigga album. And he's looking sultry on the damn album cover. Oh, my goodness, man. I should have asked, what's the name of your album? The name of the album is called Non-Consensual. That's your album. Yeah. You look predatory on your album cover. The album is called Non-Consensual. All right, Willie. Good Lord. Okay, let's get some more people in here. Who is this brother right here? Who's this brother right here? Let's get Layla Shay. Let's get Layla Shay in here. Layla Shay, Lala Shay. Turn your microphone on. Layla Shay, turn your microphone on, bro. Hold on, I'm gonna play this music on you. Turn your microphone on. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Turn your microphone on. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Your pussy is swole. Yeah. Ooh, ooh. All right, let me get some more people in here. He's not turning his microphone on. All right, let's get some more people. All right, let's get some more people. Y'all doing the most, man. Let's make this thing work. T.S. Giselle, I don't know if I want to have you on here, T.S. Giselle. Let's get Agozi. Let's get Agozi in here. Agozi, hop in, sir.
Yo,
What's up, Agozi?
what's going on, Tariq? Hey man,
I'm good, man.
I'm doing pretty good. I just wanted to get a little clarification on the whole foundation of Black America topic, and like what is it like really about? I'm not trying to like criticize anything, but me myself, I am like a descendant of a Nigerian immigrant, but my parents came here in the '90s, and I'm first generational born in America, so a lot of the
There you go.
things that y'all talk about, I definitely understand, and I definitely do feel like reparations should be something that's set aside for only descendants of slaves, but
Yeah.
a lot of the topics that or like a lot of the Twitter things that I be reading from time to time, it's just kind of like, it kind of seems like a lot of people just coming from a hateful uh aspect of it. Cause me, um I grew up in like strictly Nigerian culture, but most of my friends and like my homeboys, my partners, they were just straight like black ghetto, like super ghetto people, and like that's just like what I gravitated towards. And my parents, they kind of like didn't like that initially, but it is what it is. I'm here. I'm not like, but I just kind of like wanted to get some more clarification on FBA and just like what everything
Yeah, man,
stands for.
it's clear, man. It's real clear, man. It's just a lineage, man. Foundational Black Americans, that's our lineage,
Yeah.
man. We're acknowledging our lineage. We're the people who built this country. Foundational Black Americans are the Black people who are the foundations of America. We built the country, so that kind of makes us very, very unique.
Mm-hmm.
What happens is, because we're so codified and we've done a power move by deciding what our title is going to be, a lot of people feel a certain way about it, so they try to remix and flip the meaning of what a foundational Black American is. But
Yeah.
there's no confusion. It's a lineage. That's all it is. It's a lineage. But thank you for the call, brother. So that's the thing, man. People know foundational Black Americans, that's a lineage. Notice how people always try to, and not saying this brother, I'm talking about other people. When it comes to us foundational Black Americans, people are always trying to turn us into a group, trying to lie and say, well, yo, that's foundational Black American is an organization and you the leader of it. That's a person who's powerless. These are powerless people trying to redefine what our lineage is so that they can attack it. But the problem is that won't work because we're not a group. There is no leadership. So attacking one person or trying to pretend that we're some type of four wall group, that's not going to do a damn thing. What's that going to do? Just lying to yourself and trying to lie to others, that doesn't do anything. Foundational Black Americans is not a group at all, and people know that. The problem is they're mad because they're powerless. Here's the thing, family. Once you get codified, see, this is why Neely Fuller tells us about a code. When people get a code, other people are really powerless to do anything about groups of people who are on code. When you are on code with each other and you are on code acknowledging your lineage, people can't do a damn thing about that because the code is in your mind. Groups meet up at certain locations and you can attack locations. Codification is something that's in your mind. People can't do anything about what's in your mind because you're going to act accordingly to what's in your mind and what's codified with other people. That's power. See, we made a power move by acknowledging our FBA lineage. We made a power move in several instances. One, we named ourselves, and when you name yourself and you define who you are, that's power. Naming and defining your reality. Because so many people name and define us for us. We've gotten so used to that. So when we start naming and defining ourselves, people are like, uh oh, oh, oh. and then other groups, other people start getting on code with that. So they have to try to make foundational Black Americans something it's not in order to attack it. Well, y'all a grouping thing. Y'all hate people. Y'all be hating people. That's just people whining because they're powerless, because they can't do anything about us being on code about our lineage. A lineage has no leader. You see, there is no leader. I'm definitely not the leader of any damn body. FBA is not a group. We don't have group meetings nowhere, none of that stuff. It's a lineage. You're born a foundational Black American. It's an acknowledgement of your lineage. That's it. All right. Let's get Dr. Who is this? Ish Groovy? It's Groovy. Let's get him in here. It's Groovy. All right, let's get your microphone on, sir.
Hey, Tariq, what's up, fam?
I'm good. How are you, buddy?
Chilling. Another day, man.
All right. Now, where you from originally, bro?
Up from the motherland.
What part of the motherland, brother?
Minnesota, New Africa.
Okay. So you live in Minnesota, but you're from Africa. What part of Africa you from, bro? Somalia, right?
Yes.
There you go. So what's on your mind, man?
I was gonna say, there's absolutely no reason to vote.
Right.
Except for Donald Trump.
So you gonna vote for Trump?
He's honestly our first Black president, if you think about it.
Donald Trump is our first Black president. How so? Are you over there with that cat? You chewing that cat, bro?
Not really.
Okay. You okay?
Smoking on the FBA.
No, you ain't smoking on the FBA. You're not smoking on FBA at all. You're choking on some giraffe meat. That's what you're doing, brother. You all right? Don't try to eat and talk at the same time. Or are you delivering a Postmates order and you dipping in people's food? Don't do that. Don't dip in people's food, sir. Deliver the order. Deliver the order without eating people's fries. That's not cool. I hate when y'all do that. Deliver these people before they give you a 2-star. Don't eat these people, Chipotle, man. That Chipotle sauce is tearing up your little old throat.
You want to talk about how the blacks are disenfranchised, maybe?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe how you should not vote?
Yeah.
How you don't
Let's
have a
talk.
voice?
Uh-huh.
And you are an American?
Mm-hmm.
Do better.
Do better how?
Build a coalition.
Like you did, but you did a coalition by running. So how are you trying to tell us how to do a coalition, sir?
I'm going to say this, with all disrespect. The Somali vote is worth more than the black vote.
Really?
Yeah.
Can you roll your window up, sir? Can you please roll your window up, sir? I don't want to hear your animals. Roll your window up, sir, please.
You know what we call this right here? Fatherless behavior.
Well, can you get your father to put the curry up so they don't curry that goat up in the background? Don't curry the goat while we're live now, sir. Can you curry that goat a little bit later when you get off the phone with me, sir?
I'll do that. In the meantime,
Thank
I'll
you,
look
sir.
for your father.
And
Find
I
him.
will. And your father is on a Somalian pirate ship, trying to get a fish sandwich. All right. Thank you so much, sir. All right. Bye, Tarbaj. There you go. All right. Let's get some more people in here. All right. I mean, damn. Do something about the goat, bro. Let's get this sister on here. Let's get Just Eve on here. Let's get Just Eve in the mix. Just Eve, get in here, dear.
Black first, Tariq.
Hey, beloved, how are you, Just Eve?
I'm well. How are you?
I am good, dear. What's on your mind, beloved?
I say no tangibles, no vote. But my question is, say the politician is talking the right talk, right? And then we
Yes.
vote them in, and then they switch up on us. Do we recall them? How do we consequences? What are the
Yeah.
consequences?
So this is why it's important to get people from the grassroots that we know. You understand? And this is why you're supposed to know all the dirt on people. You see, when you bring people up, you get a politician, you put them in a position, you put all the goods on them, but you also know all the dirt on them. So we got to do them just like the dominant society does their politicians by keeping them on a leash. They understand. I'll give you the Marion Barry example. Now, Marion Barry, they put him in power. Now, they knew Marion Barry like crack. They knew that. They know all of the vices that these politicians have, like with Andrew Gillum. They knew Andrew Gillum loved Bussy. They knew he had a hankering for Bussy. But he got out there and had a damn overdose and just went Bussy crazy and kind of messed his bag up too soon. But they keep all of that stuff in their back pockets. They understand that certain people have vices, and if they don't do the bidding of the dominant society, they'll start putting their vices out there in the public, just like with Marion Barry. Marion Barry was doing a lot of stuff for the black people in DC. So they thought they were going to punish him by setting him up and filming him coming out the hotel with crack smoke. And that really backfired because the people, the grassroots, still supported Marion Barry because of the great things that he did for the community. So again, it's very important that we are able to reward and punish people if they don't do our bidding. So we have to think of it in those terms. Thank you so much, beloved. All right, let's get a couple of more people. I ain't gonna be here too long. I always say that. I'm not gonna be in here too long, ladies and gentlemen. All right, let's get who is this person here? Let's get the ghost viewer. Let's get the ghost viewer in here. What's up, the ghost viewer? We got a lot of folks, almost 1,000 people in here. The ghost viewer, hop on, turn your microphone on, sir.
Yo, Tariq, what's good?
What's up, sir? How are you?
I'm good, man. I'm coming from the UK, so I'm not from America.
There you go. Now, are you a white man or a black man? What are you?
I'm a black man, but I don't think you'd classify me as black
Why wouldn't I classify you as black?
because I'm Somali.
Well, you wouldn't classify yourself as black. You Somalians go out of your way to say how you're not black. So
Nah, I don't agree.
that's
I
you
mean,
guys who do
the
that.
last guy you spoke to, you went in the defense. You didn't even let him speak. You just been throwing out random stuff, saying that you're on a card or you're not delivering your foods or you're eating the chips. Like, how can you be so racist? You can't just do that. You're making a career out of this, and you're bringing up people and you're just flaming them. And I get a
Racist?
lot of
I
Somalis.
didn't bring up.
Now I'll give you this: a lot of
I
Somalis
didn't bring
did
up.
get on you. I
Hold
heard
on.
a spit.
Hold on, Tarbaj. I didn't bring up race at all. I didn't bring up race in any sense of the word. So why did you tell that lie, sir? I didn't bring up race. Why'd you say that, sir? Turn your microphone on, sir.
All right. So, firstly, Karabaj, isn't that like Asian, Indian? I'm East African, so get your facts right. No, I'm just saying, like,
Okay.
I'm not
There
trying to
you
be
go.
like a troll. Let me talk. I'll talk. I'm not trying to get you pissed off, but listen,
But yeah, but
I
don't
get you
babble.
had
Don't and
discussions
please
with a lot of. All right,
don't
let me
hold
just
on.
continue.
Don't hold on. Don't Tarbach, don't talk over me, sir. All right, that's what you don't do. You're not going to be disrespectful, okay? You're not going to talk over me. Now, I don't go over there kicking injera out of your mouth, and you're not going to talk over me when I'm spitting words from my mouth, sir. So let's be very respectful here. Now, go ahead. Say what you have to say. Turn your microphone on, sir.
All right, so I'll be honest. Can you hear me? All
I
right,
can hear you, sir.
I'll be honest. I've heard about you, but I don't know you too well. I thought you're more professional than this. You just meet me every second and then saying Karabaj. Once again, I'm East African, but let's continue. And saying I'm
Go
just
ahead.
kicking Nigeria out of my mouth. All right, but let's continue. So I've heard like, listen, I'm for the black people. I always defend the black people. I live in the UK. I agree. You might not think the struggles of Africans in America. I guess you guys probably have it the worst in the world in terms of black people. But I'm for the black people. But sometimes it's hard to defend or see an identity as black as the East Africans have. Considering you guys, African Americans, are like the second people. You guys, I think, have more privileges and have more rights than even the Latinos and Asians. I really don't always understand why you guys are seen as if the world is against you, and other Africans, such as the black people, the Nigerians in America and in the UK, in Europe, actually have it worse. I'll be honest, I have it worse. So I don't get your victim complexity that African Americans have. And a
Well,
lot
okay,
of Africans, not just East Africans, even West
stop.
Africans don't like
Wait,
it.
what do you mean victim? What do you mean victim complexities? What do you mean by that? What victim complexity do you have?
I'll be honest, like a lot of people in the world don't have it good. You see the Palestinians, you see West Africans.
That ain't got nothing to do with us.
I know. Your thing is for African Americans. I get it. But I'm just saying, you guys shouldn't center the whole world. I know you're talking about African Americans right now, but when Somalis talk about their own
Foundation of
struggles,
Black
you
Americans.
guys,
I'm not an African American, man. I'm not an African American.
all right, what are you?
I'm a foundational Black American.
All right, what's the difference?
The difference is I'm not from Africa. No one in my family has lived in Africa for about 500 years, so I'm not
All right,
African.
my fault. All right, I mean Black American. So anyone who's Black, yeah, that's what I mean. So listen, I'm all for the Black people. Everything unites, but I'm just saying it's hard to defend people when they're so hostile against you or try to belittle your identity. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to bridge the gap
Who
between
needs you to defend us, though? Who are you to do?
No,
We're not asking you to defend us.
I'm not defending you though. I'm defending the other blacks, like Somalis. Somalis are blacks. The white man sees us as blacks and Muslims. That's a double whammy right there.
But
the
but
ones
you're
in Minnesota and
saying
Ohio.
but you're saying it's so hard to defend you. Who's asking you to defend us? You don't have a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of, sir. We don't need you to defend us. What makes you think we need you in any sense of the word, sir?
Not necessarily just you though. I mean, Somalis are classified as Black Africans in the census in America. So I'm not always talking about you. See, I think you just want me to be hostile now. Like, I
I'm
get
not
it.
trying to be hostile, and I don't want you to be hostile.
It
I just
doesn't.
want
I'm
answers.
not being hostile, but I mean, like, you're just trying to take the piss. All right, carry on.
Okay, you're saying things, and I just want you to clarify what you're talking about.
All right. So what I'm basically trying to say is, I'm not. When I say defend, is mean we don't need you to defend us, but I'm talking about Somalis as well. I'm talking about East Africans, whether it's Ethiopians. I'm talking about the
What
Kenyans as
about
well
you?
in America.
Okay, what about
No,
you?
that's
What
all I'm
about you?
saying. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know the discussion you're having right now in America. I couldn't give two shits about what's going on.
Okay, let's bring clarity because you're babbling. Let's try it again. What about you? You keep talking about Somalis. You came into my space. We're talking about voting in America, and you're in here talking about Somalis. What about you? What's your point? Tadalish, turn your microphone on.
Hello?
Yes.
Who's Tariq? Did you invite someone else?
I whatever. Now, what about you? Right. What about you? Why do you keep bringing up Somalis?
The most popular words and names in Somalia is Muhammad and Ahmed. So you could call me that if you want. That's not my name, but call me that. Don't call me by Indian names. I don't know what Indian is. But I'll carry on.
Okay, Shamaki, go ahead. Go ahead. Now, what about Somalis?
Perfect. I accept that. Carry on. All right, Jamal. But listen, what I'm trying to say is, I was only going to ask you one question. I don't know what's going on with America.
Okay, why are you? What's your point, man? You're just babbling right now. It was about the last. You're just in here babbling. Tadalish, you're babbling.
I know you're doing a whole tactic of trying to corner me and saying like I don't know what I'm doing. I was only here just to ask you that one question.
Why are you
about
in
what's
here?
your hostility towards Somalis? That's all it was. What's your hostility towards Somalis? That's all it was. I didn't come up here to talk about America. So just answer that question. I answered your question. What's your police every time they try to come up? And what's with the victim complexity? That's all I want to know. The fuck is that? Is that your mom? Fix up, man. What's wrong with you, bro?
Catalyst, can you please roll your window up, sir?
Bro, you're like, black people should not listen to you, honestly. Like, you're just
Catalyst,
taking them back, honestly. You're some deluded guy. You sound like you copy the whole white man's tactics of how to have a debate and everything, trying to corner people. But I can see right through you. The black
nobody's trying
African
to.
Americans should not
Catalyst,
listen to you.
nobody's.
You're probably one of the
Catalyst,
biggest racists
nobody's
around.
trying to
I'm
corner
sorry.
you, brother.
I'm for the black people, but people should not listen to you.
No.
People with less than 70 IQ listen to you. Look at all these people. They're all old heads, all bold. They've got look at them. Look at all these people that follow you. They're all old,
Catalyst,
40
at least
plus.
we didn't.
I'm sorry, but no new age, next generation people listen to you. You're falling off. I'm sorry. I'm just telling you the truth. I'm not trying to be an asshole, but just give it up. Your career, I'm sorry, but I don't know if this is a career you should be having. You know, all right, carry on, bro.
You're just projecting, sir. You're projecting. That's all you're doing is
You're just
projecting.
mad. You just mad. It's just the fact. I'm gonna do more research on you, and then maybe invite me another time.
You're projecting.
Listen, I'll do more research on you.
Catalyst, you're just projecting. Catalyst, you're very emotional, and you're doing a lot of projecting right now, sir. You're doing a lot of projecting, sir. So calm down. You're just projecting your own failure onto us, sir. You're in the room. You won't clarify why you're in here, what you're complaining about. You're just whining, sir. So, in closing, do you have anything constructive, sir? Anything constructive?
Not really.
Catalyst?
Okay. Can you hear me? I haven't got anything else to say, really, Jamal.
Oh, Jamal. Okay, well, that's one of the names from over there.
Yeah, you said Catalyst. What do you mean? Yeah, Jamal. You're like 20 years older than me, bro.
I'm not offended by Jamal. That's
no,
African
exactly. Name. So exactly, I can say Jamal as well. Let me guess. I'm the racist and you're not, right?
No,
that's how it works.
Racist.
You're like 15 years my senior. Come on, man. This is not. Come on,
sir,
who's African? All right,
sir, you sound elderly. You sound like an elderly Somalian. You look like Gandhi over there, sir. Don't sit up and talk about somebody's age.
I'm 21. How old
are
you?
You're not 21. Catalyst, you're not 21 years old.
I'm 21. How old are you?
You're not. You're 21 in Somalian years, sir. So that means you're 48. Okay. Y'all have a different New Year than us. Y'all count years differently. Yeah, you're not no damn 21. You sound old as hell, dude.
I'm not from America, so I'm not sure how you'd expect me to sound, all right?
Well, you sound old, Tattleish. But Tattleish...
that's a new one. That's the new one. A lot of people say I sound like my balls haven't dropped, so I appreciate that. I'll take that. I'll take that. All right.
Tattleish, I'm going to bid you a farewell with a song.
Man, what is this Tattleish? It sounds like a girl's name. Okay, now. Come up with something.
I'm going to give you a song on the way out. Your giraffe is calling. Oh, I hear it in the wind. Your giraffe is calling. I hear it in the trees. Yeah. Your giraffe is calling. Had to use some of Willie Lowe's music. Your giraffe is calling. Oh. Okay. All right. Tattleish had to go. All right, Tattleish. Okay. Let me get... Should I get one more? It's a lot of people in here. It's a lot of folks. I get one. I'm not going to be here all night. I keep saying that. And I'm not going to be here all night, man. I'm not. Y'all be keeping me here all night, and I have family things to do. I get one more call, ladies and gentlemen. I get one more call. All right, let's get GOK. I get GOK in here. GOK, hop in, brother.
How's it going?
What's up, GOK? How are you, sir?
I'm good. I actually agree with your statement that black people shouldn't vote, but I also think that we should not vote and then not build up our communities that they destroyed when we integrated.
Yeah, there you go. All right, brother. So thank you for the call, brother.
Yes, sir.
All right, y'all. Well, let me be up out of here, man. Look, I'm out. Y'all follow me on my YouTube channel, Tariq Radio. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, Tariq Radio. Follow me here on Twitter if you're not following me, Tariq Nasheed. Follow me on Twitter. Follow me on Instagram at Tariq Elite. Go get my book right now on Amazon, Foundational Black American Race Baiter. All right. And I will bid everybody a good night. Papia Kute and Lola Vuve to the family. And in the words of our brother Willie Lowe, hold on. Let me lead y'all out with a song. La la boo. All right, let me stop. All right, y'all, I'm out. Peace.